Hello, welcome back to another episode Out of the Wild and Into the Kitchen with Whitetail Bushcraft. Today we're going to do a little bit of whitetail stag stroganoff, so stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this. What you're going to need is a nice onion, a couple of cloves of garlic, and some nice mushrooms, fresh mushrooms, and of course some of our stag steak, venison steak. Cut into this package. This is a real simple dish, guys, that you can make with your venison. What you're going to want to do, about, I don't know, 1 or 2 inch strips against the grain. Take your venison steaks. You want to get a tender cut because we're going to cook this quick. We're not going to let this stew for a long time. And you're also not going to want to add any salt at this time because you're not going to want all the juices to come out of it right now. Add your salt later. I'm going to cut this up. You're going to need about a pound, pound and a half. Depends on how many people you're going to be feeding. Very simple, easy dish. And one more way to cook our harvest. Like I say, I cut against the grain, give it a better texture. Beautiful looking venison. This is the buck here that we just harvested. Sean's still at it out there looking for his buck, so hopefully he'll get one. It's not over yet. Take our onion, do just a nice rough cut. This is going to be very rustic. Nice and easy. Something we don't have to think too much about. Same thing with our mushrooms. Nothing crazy. Very rustic, quick chops. And also we're going to mince up our garlic. I'm sure you guys have seen garlic minced up. Alright, now we'll get our pan ready. That's what we got so far though. Looking good. Alright, in our pan we're going to put about 1/3 stick of butter. A little bit of olive oil. Raise that burning temperature. We got to get that good and hot before we put this meat in there too. We're going to mix all that butter in with this olive oil. And like I say, no salt yet, because we don't want to stew the meat. We're actually wanting to brown it. We've got a fairly high heat going, and before that butter starts to burn or anything like that, we definitely want to get that meat in there, but I want to get it to the right temperature. So this meat probably only going to take about a minute. Let's give it a little test, see what it does. Yeah, she's there. She's ready. We'll go ahead and throw our meat in there. I don't want to overcrowd it because once again, we're trying to brown it. We don't want to inhibit the actual browning of it. So if you got to do it in a couple batches, go ahead. To give them a little room to swim, in other words. Well, like I said, these are going to take probably about 30 seconds aside. And you'll see this stuff will definitely brown quick. See that? And tender cuts, we need to do it with a tender cut of meat. That way we don't have to cook it for a long time. The whole idea of this meal is to be quick. You want to get it just to where it's brown. Lower that heat just a hair. These are nice and brown. I'm going to go ahead and take them off and do another batch of it. Look at all that goodness already building up on the bottom. That's what's going to kind of make our sauce. So the last batch of venison in there. Once again, don't crowd it. Second batch of meat's just about done. You can see how it's nice and crispy on the edges. That's what you want. Go ahead and put this off to the side and start our vegetables. Time for the vegetables. We're going to throw the onions, the mushrooms, the garlic, the whole 9 yards in there. We'll go ahead and add a little pepper. A little more salt. These are probably going to take about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. And it's picking up all that meat flavoring off of that. As you can see, 4 or 5 minutes later, we're nicely sauteed onions, mushroom, and garlic. And this is where we're going to put in. We're going to add about a half a cup of apple juice, guys. 100% apple juice, or you could use apple cider. About a half cup. Get a good tasting apple juice too. Okay, we lowered our heat some. We're going to add this apple juice and kind of deglaze the bottom of our pan. Get all that stuff off the bottom, all the yummy goodness. You can see it's coming up real nice. This will give it that sweet and tangy taste with the salt and the pepper and all the other flavors of the venison and onions. It'll really do good. It's no different than doing wine, but this is just an alcohol-free version of it, I guess. Next, we're going to add about a cup of beef stock. And we're going to let that all come to a simmer. Nice simmer before we add anything else. Then we'll add our venison back in there. Okay, we're at a nice slow simmer again. So we're going to add our meat back in and all the juices with it. Get that all mixed in there. We're going to add about a tablespoon of our Dijon mustard, or a good German mustard. And we're going to lower the heat at this point so we don't curdle it. And we're going to probably add about a half a cup of sour cream. About that much. And we're going to get that all stirred through to where it'll thicken it up and turn into a nice creamy mixture for us. I like mine a little thicker. And this will reduce down. We'll let it reduce for a while and we'll plate her up. You can see that beautiful color. You want that nice beige, not a gray, a nice beige. And that Dijon mustard will give it a nice different twist between the apple juice, the beef broth, and all them beautiful vegetables. You guys are gonna love it. This is a Russian dish from what I heard, but I know everybody's gonna say, where's the egg noodles? I'm not a real big fan of egg noodles, so I'm gonna use me some mashed potatoes. I'm more of a meat and potato kind of guy, so I'm gonna be putting mine on some potatoes. Little Russian joke there. But while it's still nice and warm, I'm gonna grab me some of this meat, some of this onions, put it right on top of them mashed potatoes. Look at that. Oh man, does that look good. A little bit more mushrooms. And you definitely want to scoop you up some of that sauce. Just like gravy, the best gravy you'll ever eat. I'm probably shaking all over the camera because I'm so hungry. That look good, guys. I like to garnish mine with a little fresh parsley and dill mixed together. Of course, salt and pepper to your taste. Don't that look good, guys? Oh man, can't go wrong putting it on some potatoes. All right, guys, time for the old taste test. Make sure I'm in camera. Make sure I get some of the meat and the mushrooms and onions. there. Oh my God, guys, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, son. You just don't get no better than that. I'm telling you right now. What a fast, easy meal you can feed the kids and the wife. Stag Stroganoff by Whitetail Bushcraft. Check it out, guys. I will catch you on the next video. Thank you always for being out there. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell button so you know when my next video will be out. If you're looking for merch, we got Whitetail Bushcraft merch now. It's usually below my videos. In the meantime, I'm going to finish my meal, and I will catch you on the next video. Man, is that good.